I don't know anything about this game. This game looks kind of it looks kind of interesting. I was sent over a key by the developers like just over a week or so ago. I think we'll take a look. It looks interesting enough to want to try it out. It does have modding support. I don't think there's much mods yet. When I looked yesterday after I installed it, I think there was one it was showing on the workshop. But the fact it does have modding support always kind of add, and that technically will add like a lot of like add a bit more longevity to games, right? Right, first save. There we go, bot sucks. Because I do. I will suck, and I will die. You choose your clan and hope they can defend the dungeon against the heroes.
Congratulations and welcome to the Dungeons Company. As you saw on the job posting, your main task is to protect the treasures we keep in our dungeons. We don't have much time to spend training you, so please keep up.
So basically you have to choose your minions, place them out there ready for the to keep the heroes. Obviously you got maybe like traps and stuff you got. Cool. So you've actually played this, C4?
Heroes keep coming to try and take our treasures. The marketing team has worked hard to promise gold and glory to these idiotic adventurers. We have a little time before they get here, so let's place our traps and our employees to prepare a defense.
You played the beginning of early access. Oh, okay. Alright, so what we got? So we've got a Rizian. Oh, these are the heroes, right? These are the heroes that are coming in to kick our butts, right? So we got a bone catapult. What was that, like me? -10 morale, applies demoralized. What else we got? We got one minion. Wait, applies enraged. Well, a master. I place a trap. Right, we only got one trap, right? Bone. Right, what? Okay. That's the only trap we had we could put down, right? These are obviously the minions. What is this to them? That's like a buffer, right? I don't know.
We always leave an empty room in every dungeon. You can use it to ambush the adventurers with one of your favorite spells.
Alright. So we've got the first room all I put is a single trap. Second room they're talking about leaving.
Some rooms are dedicated to combat. This is my favorite bit. Make sure you analyze each group of adventurers. Your employees are counting on you to prepare an effective strategy. Pay attention to combatants' attacks and resistances. They are key elements for victory.
Alright, so we've got this dude who is well, he takes more he's resistant so looking at that, he's resistant to fire, right? And armor. So he's weak to ice. He applies broken armor, so it looks like this guy's weak to ice. Is that how? Am I reading that right? Or am I reading that the wrong way? So it says fire 35%. I'm thinking that means he's got 35% protection against fire, right? And minus 35% protection against ice. Or is it the other way around? I don't know. If it is the way I think it is, then this archer at the back is weak to ice. I can't tell if that's minus is weak to it or strong to it. Whether it takes 35% less damage or whether it takes 35% more damage. The game doesn't kind of tell you. Do you remember C4? So this guy bleeds, and he's got an area attack that lowers morale. This one does like fire damage. I'm going to find out. I mean, so basically none of these have got fire damage. So we got fire damage. We just got air damage, fire damage, and normal damage. So looking at this, if he's resistant to fire, then this one's going to do nothing to him. I'm going to put this one at the front to try to take him out first, right? Because this one's because he's got the most armor, so I guess the most armor at the front seems like a good idea, right? Because he's gonna drop armor, so he's gonna go first. Then I'm gonna have an attack. Then this one has an attack. That one's got an area of effect that demoralizes. One's for morale, air damage. Alright, let's do it.
Prepare to die.
Go. Right, so a trap dropped a bit of morale. I select a spell, okay. I've only got one, so applies enrage to the next group of monsters. Damage and morale dealt increased by 30%. Alright.
The job also involves bullying these insignificant humans. No reason work can't be fun. You can of course kill them, or terrify them so much they'll flee like peasants, as you see fit. Don't forget that in battles, the fastest combatants act first.
I see he's gonna go first. Wait, oh, this one's going first, right? Scare, so I'm gonna drop morale. So when the morale hits 0, at that point do they run away? Holy shit, that sucks. He's got Fireball, which is back attack, alright, so it's attacking the one at the back. So he's got a Scream of Terror. Drop morale more. What about his attack swinging with his axe? I mean, they've only got one each, right? So he's still got one attack each. That seems pretty shit. Alright, so he's a morale. Right, when the morale bar lowers, they run away, right? Oh dear.
Welcome to my torture room.
I think that they get to the boss room and it's. I got a lot of health. I'm hoping for. Yeah, I got a lot of health. Enslavement, so air damage applies bleed. We got Whiplash, so it's an AoE attack. Drop morale on that chunk. Wow, that's half his health. Alright, we'll do that because I'm going to put a bleed, which is going to take their health down for all of them each for a couple of rounds, right? We got plenty of life, right? We're a big and strong boss. If it ticks once more, he goes boom boom. Right, does it look like I get one more tick, right? So next time that ticks, he's dead.
You did it! I knew from the start that you had potential.
We beat the tutorial!
Know that here in Dungeons Company, we reward talent and value ambition. Shoot for the moon. And so, your training ends. I'll see you again next year for your annual evaluation. If you do a good job in protecting our treasures, you'll get the promotion you deserve.
Okay.
Torture? It's a passion.
I guess these are like additional bosses you can unlock, right? So Archivist. Oh, are these different type of? What are these? Different abilities, I guess. Alright. I got a talent point. Hang on, so each time a monster is defeated, grants 10-20% that the master gains shell. So each time a monster dies, the master, which is this guy right at the end, takes less damage, right? Or grants the master 1500% chance to gain enraged each time he takes damage. Intimidation deals 10-20 additional damage. So these are his talents, right, bro? This is the talents of the master, like the boss at the end. When a hero is defeated by a monster, 10-20% chance that a group of monsters gain enraged. Once cast a monster in the garrison, chance to get 1 additional motivation. Training price reduced. Adds a skeleton dog to starting monsters. Adds a vampire to starting monsters. Alright, so that one's... Make stuff cheaper, a bit of motivation, and some more mobs at the start, right? This one will lead to... chance of enraged on the master. Damage taken reduced. 10% speed. So this is obviously down to the master's own abilities and his boosting his abilities, right? This one is more stuff for the monsters. So more for your peons rather than the boss, right? I'll go down. Right. So the slaverer. Morg's main quality is his philanthropy, closely followed by an avid desire to devour human flesh, and his strength unmatched by mere mortals. He's got a lot of life though. So these are our peons we can choose from. Wait, what? Customization. What is that? There's that. Are you serious? It's got Twitch fucking integration. We'll leave our normal where it was. So we can't do anything to change the order that we're in. So these are our dudes, right? So we're a goblin, we got orcs. All these dudes, like obviously we did the training. Now we're back to like being a little level 1 scrub, and we got to level up our dudes, right? Because all these are little level 1s. Our traps, we got a bone catapult, we got a saw, we got a horn. All right.
Let's get to work.
Welcome to the company, Mog. I am delighted to have you with us.
Lol.
We'll need your fabled management techniques. We're putting you in charge of a little
We've got to
team
at least
in the
try
old
it out
empire,
first, right?
a region overrun by humans.
At least
It's
try
up to
it
you
out.
to gather the monsters in the area and teach them how to defend themselves. Turn them into great employees, ready to give their lives multiple times for the company.
Right, so week 1, we got inventory. What's up here? So we got 6 employees, 3 traps. No. Right, team management allows you to choose which room your employees will be deployed during the preparation phase of the dungeon. So, employees defeated randomly lose 1 or 2 motivation. If an employee's motivation drops to 0, they'll go in burnout for 10 weeks. Where employees get free motivation back when they stay in a garrison during the defense of a dungeon. Right. So we got 3 traps, and these are our employees. So room 1, we've got a goblin, an archer, an orc. Room 2, we got a mage, an orc, and a Vietigo. So these 3 here, these look like the 3 we had in that tutorial, right? I don't think we can. I don't think we can name them. Oh, we can name them. Okay, we can name them. Yes. Yes. You can name them. Well, shit. We can. Alright, so first room we got trap. So this is what we used before. It's basically -10 morale on next turn, 5 times 2. I don't remember how much that lasted. Was that... Does that mean it lasted... It was like... It was 10 morale, but it was for a certain amount of turns, right? 10... So it says -10 on the next turn. 5... What does 5 times 2 in brackets mean? That was -10 morale, reprising rage to the next group of monsters. And actually it does damage to and applies bleed. Yeah, when it says 5 times 2, does that mean 5 turns? That's what I'm kind of not sure about. So what do I actually got? I got a priestess up front. Then they've got just an apprentice mage. And they've got a dude at the back, like a bard or something. We'll do that one now, which is different, obviously, different than the one we had before. We'll try that one. So these are obviously 6 rooms here, right? So the first room we put that trap. Second room we got some monsters. Then we got a spell. Then we got another trap. Then we got monsters. And you got the boss. So this guy is going to go at the back. We'll put him at the front again. Maybe we put the dude with the shield at the front. Although saying that, he's pretty shit, isn't he? I mean, we'll put him at the front. We'll put him in a second. We'll put the archer at the back. Right. Just because he's got a shield. So here, by here, we're going to put the, I don't know, so this is the third room. By here, they're probably going to be dropping their health down a little bit. And then morale will be quite a bit lower. So we're going to, maybe put a blade here to drop their health. Alright, then we've got these guys. Wait, what is that guy? Right, he's got the most health, so we'll put him there. Him we'll put at the back.
Come get some.
And then we got Little Bard at the back. Right. There's only 10. It's only 10 morale, but we get enraged. They get enraged for 3 turns. We've also got to do the one with a dart. That seems like the best choice. What? That was kind of nuts. It's a poison arrow. So the poison arrow will hit the dude at the back. That one will hit all of them. We should have got it back. Oh, he's got a shield! Motherfucker! Well, fuck. We're not getting much out of the first room, are we? She's got a bleed on her at least. He dead. No, he's not quite dead yet. He's going to be dead before he has another go. Right, he's got one more run. I might as well do the... If I do the one on all of them, try to put a dot on each of them, right? Alright, we got a spell. So do 65 damage. 5% maximum life is fire damage per turn. So that's gonna kill the one at the front, right? If you look at the health bar, that's pretty much gonna kill her at the front, right? That one, it applies in range to the next group of monsters, or when we did the training, that's the one we had, right? That one is just gonna drop morale by 24 for everyone. Morale taken from traps and... I think the next trap I've got is one that does damage, I believe, isn't it? That one's a damage trap rather than a morale trap. Let's do that one. We can maybe try to take her out. But this is going to do a bit of damage to each of them. And put a bleed on them. I think it. She gets 2 turns before I even have one. Okay. Right. So drop morale by 9. I mean, their morale is so high. I think working on dropping their morale doesn't seem much point. I might as well... Oh, if that hits him, holy shit, that's going to do a lot of damage. I think he's got a shield. No, he hasn't got a shield. That's probably the one. If this AoE lands, the guy in the back's dead. Whoa. It's just me and you. Me and you, dear Lisa. You are going down. Oh, you're still... Wait, we get to unlock one of these? Or is it... We get all of these. So don't defeat it. It's a goblin drummer. 18 air damage. Applies weakness. Applies enrage to all monsters of the group. Sorry, enrage all friendlies. It's got AoE damage. It does air damage. Oh, we got the Boreman. Breaks armor. Physical damage. Oh, we get to pick one. Okay, so we can pick what monster we want to add to our troop. I like this dude. Alright. So, those three in the first room, they died, so they drop 1 motivation each, right? I think he said when the motivation was ended, when it runs out, they have to rest for... But if you rest them, I guess. If you rest them, like if I keep one of those out and put that new dude in, then that one will get their motivation back, right? Right, spend some gold to train your active monsters. How much gold do I have? 444. Do we get to pick one of these? I guess. I don't know if you get to do all these, or we picked one a week. Spend some gold to upgrade your traps. Deal with the office troubles and the business work around the house for better or worse. I don't know if it's one per. I want to see what that one is. I think it's one each, right? So, alright, do you have a moment to talk, our Lord, or to mentor? Go for the Destroyer. So that's going to give, if I accept, then is he one of our dude and go for the Destroyer? Is he one of these? No. I thought he might have been one of the employees, but he's not. Well, it says like +1. That's +1 motivation, but is that to who? Is that +1 motivation to everyone, or is that +1 motivation just to him? What do these do? It doesn't tell you much, does it? It doesn't tell you much. We'll do that one. I'll accept. So +1 motivation to who? Oh, it looks like to everyone. So the 3 that we had here, these 3 here had like 1 less motivation. So that gives +1 motivation to everybody. Alright, transmute your blood or tears into another resource. Yeah, we can't do that one. Alright, good news everyone. The board has declared that due to a great financial period, the company can allocate extra resources in the form of a trap, a recruit, or a hard gold catch. You can get 200 gold, we get a trap or a monster. We get a monster. Alright, collectors. Some tax officials have come in to collect. Good job, they drink blood. Is that gonna... You probably gotta sacrifice some health then, maybe? Or we do this. Young man manages to sneak up to her and threaten you with a rusty blade. His face streaked with angry tears. He seeks to avenge his family, tortured and devoured before his eyes. You gently pat him on the shoulder and show him the exit. I don't know what... what is it? Okay, blood. So gathered... Oh, I see. Okay, I see. So if we torture him, we'll get 15 more blood. And I think some of the other one actually said you use blood to get for taxes. So these are obviously resources you're picking up, right? We'll do that one and get 15 of those. Right, so now we got a fight now, right? Alright. So you've actually got 4 to choose from, and there's only 3 spots. So who do we leave out? We'll put the archer at the back because we kind of could use an archer, right? So what do they got? They got an exile, a mage, and maybe a novice. So see what they do. So what are they weak to? I still don't understand the weaknesses, whether or not the minus means weak or the minus means they're strong to something. I'm guessing that minus means they're weak, right? I don't know. If minus means they're weak, then this guy's weak to fire and air. He's weak to physical and ice and air, and he's weak to physical ice. Who do I put him? I can't use that guy, right? Why? Oh, that guy's already there. So we got to choose. We can either have this guy, or we can try our new one. We'll try our new one second. I don't think he's as good as that other guy though. Right. So we did that one last time to try it out. We tried all of them now. I might do just the morale. We got this guy as well. So we had that one of those things we did. We got an extra dude, and it was that guy, right? At the front, we'll put him. We got this guy does fire damage. So they technically this one should be weak to fire. Yeah, I think the minus means they're weak to it because if you look at this guy, this guy's a fire mage and he's got 60% fire, right? So he's probably protected. He's got extra fire protection because he is fire, right? So he does air damage. Morale bounty. The monster who defeats. Right, we do that. Okay.
Fresh meat!
Let's give it a go.
Oh yeah.
That's not good. So he kind of tweaks him every round. No. So he's gonna get wrecked, isn't he? One hit. He's gonna get wrecked before. Or just in there. He should go second. Looking at this. We can put a poison dart on all of them. That's going to do 15 damage to each of them and 5 for each of them on the second turn, right? So that's going to do 20 damage to each, or that will do 50 damage to the one at the back and 10. He got wrecked. So we got this one, physical damage, and stun him so he doesn't get another turn. He misses the next turn. Or we got 40 damage and reduces armor. For 3 rounds. We just work on that dude at the front. She's got 5 lots of poison. So one of them, they might even both die before we get to the end of this, right? Oh, he's got one more hit. Yeah, they're both dead. So this is going to drop morale, so this is probably not the best. We need better traps, I think, that do more damage. The morale bar is so high, right? Right, so that will kill the guy at the front. We can drop their morale. I might actually just I could just kill this guy outright and he's done, right? Let's do that. Alright. So we've got pheromones. 18 nature damage each. I'm gonna do this, but we're gonna have a look at it, right? Because if you're looking at the thing, it's one that puts the darts. Right, put the dart on, and I want to see where's this 5 times 2. I'm curious if it means that's like 2. Does that mean like 2? It puts the dart on for 2 rounds. We won't do it with that one. We do it with one of these others. At this guy when he puts his bleed on. Because you see underneath, you'll see how many, right? We'll put it on him, then whoever kills him gets motivation back, so... Oh my god. Yeah, I don't know, I'm not sure I know. I do know that 5 times 2 is 10. That does make sense, but I'm not sure if that's what it means. So we'll see, right? So this, when we use this guy, we'll use the blaze. So it says there, like, so minus 10 next turn, 5 times 2 is 10. But I'm not. I want to see how many rounds it works. Underneath it will show the round, right? So we see how many rounds the dot is up for. Like 2. So it's up for 2 rounds. So minus 10 health next turn, 5 times 2. I wonder if that 2 meant 2 rounds, right? So he's going to die from the dart as soon as we get to the next round. I'll hit the guy at the back. Because he's dead anyway, right? 2 off 5. Yeah, I don't get it. I'm not totally sure about it. Ah, he's not going to get to the boss, is he? He's going down. He's a good boy. He's getting a few kills. He's getting some kills, right? So we got a Null. He does nature damage. Gains show if affected by poison. So if he gets poisoned, he gets a shield. Gains plus 15 resistances. Right. Hit for 5 and then hit for another 5 next round. Yeah, but it actually said 10, right? And when it took the tick, it was for 10. That's what I don't get. Or maybe 10 the next round and then 5 the one after that. So drop morale. Apply demoralize. Here is adjacent. Oh, no one in the center. Okay. Take 30% more morale dealt to 30% morale dealt to the target. 15 extra morale on the next turn. So this guy does some ice damage to the dude at the back and just demoralizes the ones in everyone. Just to puts a bleed on. Passive. Applies enhanced resistance to all monsters of the group at the front. And a guaranteed crit to the one at the back. Ooh. I'm not sure. It's just the wording is... I mean, the wording probably makes sense once you know what it means, but because it doesn't tell you what it means, right? I'm unsure. Alright, so buy a monster or a trap. So we're gonna do some training, right? So we can pick a monster and train it. So this one, Talus, Oystaz, and Bushin were the ones we had on our first line. The others on the second line, right? So we've got 2 of these guys. Which one of these is which? I mean, so if we level them, they get extra 15 health, 10 more power. So plus 10 to extra damage, right? Plus 10 to their resistances, plus 10 to their damage. Passive applies bleed. Attacks apply bleed. This is pretty much 20 health and either power or speed. Oh, we can train a couple of them. I'm gonna just do a couple of them. So we got him to level 2. Who else have we got? So that's just gonna. So the first level is just gonna give him 20 health and some. Is that? I don't know if that's like nature protection, right? It's not gonna boost his skills at all. This guy, like level 3, is gonna increase the level of the abilities, right? So level 2 just boosts their health and resistance. Level 3 gives them more damage. It will increase their damage. I do troll dude. Okay, let's do that as well. Right, we're trading freedom. Right, we can't do the training because we got no money left. These are suit and tie vampires here to collect taxes. However, blood is more valuable to them. They could even grant you a monetary compensation in exchange for blood collection. So if you refuse, it would take 50 coins. If we pay it, we'll get 200 coins, we'll lose the 25 blood. Or if we accept, we'll just get 200 coins. I'll just take the money, right? There didn't seem to be a negative on that one. Right, plunder. Send free volunteers to plunder the place of your choice. Ooh, or a business trip. Choose an employee to protect the sales department during the business trip. I don't know which of these would be... wait, what did look at? I got a second. So the boss guy is actually losing health even though they're not getting to him. How does that work? They're not actually reaching him, so how's he losing health each round? Oh, these must be abilities that these are abilities that the humanoids, the attackers have. Yeah, I'm not sure why he's loses health each round, even if they don't reach him. We'll try plunder. Right, so we can either 44 to 63 gold, 5% chance of injury, 1 volunteer, 3 weeks. That seems 70 minutes harder for all monsters. We'll just do an easy one. Let's send them. Your volunteers stole all the farm's onions. The farmer's soup will be bland. You are so cruel. We got 54 gold. Alright. Spend gold to upgrade traps, or opportunity to send one of your employees in an intense training course. Ooh. You receive a letter from a monster training center to train one of your employees for a large amount of gold. So 2 levels. We're gonna do that.
Ah, I almost forgot. The company owns several dungeons that need protecting. We only send teams when our specialists inform us that a group of adventurers are approaching. You will sometimes have the choice of several contracts. The more dangerous the heroes, the higher your bonus if you succeed. Thanks to the company's portal service, sending you to the other end of...
Alright, so we can do... We're gonna do normal because we're still practicing, right? We're still learning, man. We're still learning basics. Right, so what do they got? They've got like a rogue type character that does nature damage. And he can only attack the front. So I guess this is, you got to look into their attacks as well. So the dudes that can only attack the front, if this guy does nature damage and he can only hit the person at the front, then he puts someone at the front that's got good nature protection, right? So he can only hit the front as well. So the one at the back's got an AoE. Was she like a cat lady or something? She's got an AoE fire damage. And these other two only do damage to the person at the front. Next time we'll try to upgrade a trap, right? We'll start with a sword to get a bleed on him. This guy's level 2, so we could give him another go. So hang on. So we want the one at the front to have nature protection, right? So he's got yeah. So this guy here it looks like he's got 20% nature protection. He's got 50. So this guy can the only person he can attack would be the one here. So if I put him there, his attack's not. He's got 50% chance to resist, right? I kind of want to try that guy as well. If we just put this guy at the front, this is the one we just got. I want to see what he does. I mean, they've got 2 of them have got protection from ice. So if I put that guy in, he's 1 damage can only hit that one, and she's got 50% resistance to ice. But I wanted to try to demoralize. Yeah, we'll stick him there, right? That's probably a bad idea, but so in the middle we can put. Let's stick this dude in here, this level 2 dude, because we've leveled him up. All right. We'll get morale. And then we've only got... Oh, we've only got a choice of 3 this time. I guess it's because the 4th person that was in this room is the one... Is he on training?
Prepare to die.
Alright. A bit of health and a bleed, right? Right at the beginning. So we can do physical damage to the one at the back. And yeah, I'm gonna do that one, and we'll see what we'll watch it, right? So it says it basically does 15 nature damage on the next turn, 5 times 3. So we'll see what the 5 times 3 means, right? So he hasn't got, doesn't have any sort of nature damage on her. Because that one at the back is, damn it, that one at the back is actually got, is the healer, right? So we're going to try to focus on back attacks to take him out if I can. And he's going to die from that poison, from that bleed. Test out his demoralizing shouts. Right, he's got another go. I'm going to do the back attack again. Just work on that Bint at the back, because she's got to heal. She's just got bleed for 6 more turns. So minus 30... Yeah, so I guess it must... So 30... Okay, I get what it's saying. So it's minus 30% life, 5 times 6. So it's 6 rounds. And it's doing 5 damage for 6 rounds, which is 30, right? I'm guessing. But we'll see how much damage it does. I'm guessing it's probably going to do the same. We're just going to do that again. Because we can maybe demoralize this guy so he runs away. And this guy's going to die now. And she's healed herself. I got to notice how much damage it does. It's a 30 a tick. So it was 30 a tick. Yeah, he got demoralized and ran away. It's like 4 now, so... Right, intimidate. They're not lasting very long, are they? I'm trying to watch to see what damage happens to her each tick. Oh, alright, or we can just kill her. Nice, okay, so we can choose one of these. So, a challenge. I don't know what this is going to do, so Morg. So we can increase his power by 8, I guess, right? We can apply enrage to the next group of monsters. Oh, this is okay. Upgrading skills, right? So that's going to upgrade his front attack, the morale minus 50 morale to minus 40. So his attack will go from 40 to 50. The morale, that one's going to be his. He's going to apply 4 stacks of enrage, 4 enrage instead of 3, right? And that's one of the spells you do in the spell room. So when you get the spell room and you can choose to demoralize one of the group and enrage, that's that. So we're buffing one of his abilities, either his physical, his main, one of his front ability, his base power. I don't know what the base power should buff everything else, shouldn't it? I see. Oh, Oyster's probably could use a rest. Wait, why has that got a question mark? I guess I should move one over to here, shouldn't I? So there's 4 in each room. What is this? Locked? Why is he? So he's obviously packed away. Why is he in there? Is he the one he was the one I couldn't choose. Was he the one that got sent away for extensive? Oh, he got sent away for extensive training, didn't he? So he's on training he's on training until he comes back. So I can put one of these others in the second room just to, can I? Yeah, okay, we can. I'll put him in the second room. So we've got 2 here that are getting low. He needs to have a rest this time. I think they get one of their like morale back each week they sit out, right? So the people in the first room are pretty much gonna die, right? I mean, I guess you can use the I mean, this is one reason I guess you can switch the rooms around. So if these are getting low morale, you can put those in first so that they're likely to die and lose rather than them. So this guy we're gonna sit out next round, and that guy. But yeah, okay, so the power is definitely just boosting his skill. If you look at this thing now, we boosted his morale, his power by 8, and now his front attack does 88 damage instead of 80. Stick out your tongue and say, oh, let's see what that does. Maybe it's going to heal his... Oh, it heals his up. Alright. Why is that got a question mark? Maybe the exclamation mark is just showing us that this guy's... Oh, 5. That's 5 turns, I guess, right? 5 weeks. Right. We're going to vent. Some intensive sessions in the gym. A master has to stay fit. So that might boost your stats a bit. Or therapist. An employee morale review. We'll try that one. Ah, we can give +2 morale to employees. Your employees get a therapy session paid for by the company. We'll do that one. That's going to should bring them all back up to... Yeah, that's better. So monsters in Garrison are no longer useful to you. Unavailable or injured monsters are less valuable. I don't have any that I really know use yet, do I? Alright, journeyman trainer. I haven't got the money, damn it. I would wish I could. I got 3 coins. 3 coins. So we can trade 15 blood for 30 tears. I don't know what he's used for. We'll take it. I don't know what they're used for. I'm getting more blood than tears. You get the tears when you scare people away. The blood you get when you kill them, right? We're killing them more than we're scaring them. Alright. So he does air damage to the back. And brings morale back. Right, he does ice damage to the front. He does an AoE damage, which is a bleed. So air damage back, ice at the front. He's weak to ice damage, right? So he's pretty strong to ice damage. He's at air damage to the back. We've got anyone that's got... He's got decent air protection, so we'll stick him at the back, right? I might put him there so we can actually try to work on killing the dude at the back. Alright, we'll go with the bleed. I want my trap before they see him, which is going to be a... What do you do, morale?
Come get some.
Come get some. Alright. Wow, look how much. So he dodges the next attack. That's kind of shit. I was going to hit him at... We won't do that then. We'll use an AoE on him or something and that, to get rid of that. I wanted to use him to get to help take this guy down. So then we're going to use the AoE, which will drop his his dodge off, right? So now next time he has a turn, he can beat the dude up at the back. Alright, we'll stun him. Now he's gonna go, we're gonna chop the guy at the back. He's immune to bleed, no! That sucks. Alright, so yeah, he got stunned out of a round, right? So we'll try to do that to stun him again. So maybe if the stun stays, it might stay until the when you go into the next room, he might have one level of stun missing, right? He's dead. But we got one of them down quite a bit, so that's going to put a bleed on them all for 2 rounds. He's still got a stun on him, so we could finish that guy off, or we can drop into him. I think the drop into morale is probably not that great. So this is the ability we could have upgraded on our dude. We could have implied enrage 4 rather than 3, right? So it would have been enraged for 4 rounds instead of 3 rounds. I'm just going to use this opportunity to kill the guy at the front. So he dodges the next attack, so we're going to... When we get a chance, we'll use an AoE or something to drop that off, but we're going to... He's got an AoE, isn't he? Yeah, we'll drop the AoE. And that will get rid of his dodge. Fire column on the one at the front. Or a fireball at the one on the back. See, morale seems a bit pointless on this one because this guy can bring morale back, right? So we just work on the guy at the front. This guy can bleed the guy at the front, so he's got fire, he's got poison, fire, and he's about to get bled as well. You're going down, mate. That guy's immune to bleed, which kind of sucks, right? Seeing as all his attack is just a bleed attack. How much health has this guy got? 190. We're gonna get another. We should get another hit, right? So it's supposed to do 42 damage. It's doing like 20 something. Because he's got a lot of physical armor. That's why. But there's no way he's gonna win. He's not gonna beat the boss, right? There's no way he's gonna beat the boss. The boss is gonna kick his ass.
Great! A survivor! Just what I needed to decorate my study.
But he just. She's got an area attack that does physical air damage and bleed. Now this guy's immune to bleed, right? So you might as well just smash him. I mean, he's gonna resist half of it, but it's gonna take 40 damage, 40 health off, right? So twice, two of these. I mean, two of these actually landing, and he should die. He's not gonna take off 1200 health, is he?
I love the sweet sound of my whip.
Yeah, mate. Whip him into a frenzy. Oh, we can get a trap. So we got an oil cauldron, 25 damage, applies fire weakness. We got a mortar that does 35 damage and puts burn on. Poison cloud, 10 nature damage and poisons. So we got an AoE that does 10 nature damage and puts a poison on everyone. A cauldron that does fire damage to everyone and weakens them to fire. And I've only got one monster that does fire damage, so that having like fire resistance lower doesn't seem that great. That's just going to burn the person at the back. I don't know. I think maybe the AoE seems better. AoE, more AoE. I'm thinking Elthrin. Alright, and then buy a monster or a trap, or let's see what a merchant sells, right? We haven't done merchant yet, so we can get a skeleton dog. Renew a skeleton dog. Does physical damage, it applies bleed. I kind of like the passive. It's like applies resistances to the monster of the group at the front. So extra resistance to the person at the front and a guaranteed crit for the person at the back. So if it's at the back of the group, he's going to get a guaranteed crit. One guaranteed crit, right? Well, this guy does ice damage and drops a lot of morale and slows enemies. Or a fire dart. Morale doubled if the target is affected by at least 2 penalties. Polar port, ice damage. So this is obviously this is a trap, right? An ice damage trap. Now this one, if it puts wait, 5% of your maximum life damage as ice per turn. I don't know. I'm kind of torn. We do the skeleton dog. Oh, we can get a couple. Okay. Let's renew and see what other choices there are. So we got one of these guys, right? So ice skeleton. The 60 ice damage. You know, I think maybe getting like someone that does ice. We got this guy that does ice damage. I'm gonna get this guy because then we got two enemies we got two bad guys that can do ice sort of damage, right? We got one dude that does fire.